What's up, everybody? This is Matty returning once more for, I guess, what I'm going to call the religious rant numero dos, number two. Because I have been reading the news this morning. It is 5:55 a.m. on Friday, and coming across the wire is a story about an openly gay Mormon appointed to an LDS Church Leadership Position in San Francisco. His name is Mitch Main, and he has been called to serve as the church's secretary. Well, I forget what the position is called. I have the article in front of me, but I can't find what he was called to. In any event, I personally actually have been questioning the Mormon faith on some issues. I definitely don't agree with its past stance on homosexuality, because I just happen to know that I was born a certain way, and I love who I love, and it's not sinful. It's not like me being bound to hell because I have so much love in my heart for another person. Just like any straight person who gets married for all eternity, there's love in your heart, and you share that love with another human being. And I have that exact same love, and it's for another human being, a human being whom I would do anything for. I would put my life on my life on the line for this human being. Now, in this article, Mitch Main they say that he has to adhere to the same to all the same standards of any person with a church calling, which means that he can't have sexual relations outside of marriage. Now that's kind of funny because in the Mormon religion he can't get married. So essentially it's okay to be gay, you just can't ever have sex and never be married. So there's still a little problem there. However, the fact that he is openly gay and was approached by church leaders and is now holding a position in the Mormon church just goes to prove that my theory about the Mormon church being an evolutionary religion is true. In the short time that the Mormon church has been a religion, it has evolved so much. I think that if you compare it to every other religion in the world, Catholicism, Judaism, Buddhism, all whose core values are credible, I guess I should say, but have remained the same essentially for hundreds, if not thousands, of years. The Mormon Church, which was founded in the 1800s, a little, 150, 200 years later, it has evolved many, many different times. As we all know, it started off with the whole polygamy thing, but the church changed its morals to reflect the ethics of the United States. Since then, during the civil rights movement, as soon as that was all done, the Mormon Church changed its morals to reflect the ethics of the United States. And I certainly believe that this this civil rights movement, the one we're in right now, will create more change in the Mormon Church. The reason that I'm religiously ranting this time is because the top comment on this article on the Religion Dispatches is the name of the media outlet. The article is by Joanna Brooks. It's called "Openly Gay Mormon Appointed to LDS Church Leadership Position." But the top comment is a man by the name of Dwayne Anderson. He says, "One of the remarkable things about the Mormon Church is their capacity to change in the face of public opposition without admitting error, apologizing, or even admitting they've changed at all." He is essentially what he's doing is he's getting mad at the church for expanding to involve everyone. That just sounds like pure idiocy to me. I mean, if you hound an organization or a person or a religion because they have certain biases against certain groups of people, and that person, organization, or religion actually starts to change, I would think that the last thing you would do was get mad at them and condemn them for it. If it were me on the picket lines during the Proposition 8 movement, and to see this news coming in across nationwide in the papers today, I wouldn't be stirring up trouble and saying, "Damn you, Mormons! How dare you? How dare you try to include the gays after that whole Proposition 8 thing?" Instead, I would thank everybody who helped in the picket lines and who helped bring the issue to light. And then the next thing I would do would say, "Do you see the progress that we're making? Thank God, thank heaven, because we are changing the world. We are creating a world where not only government is being more inclusive of everyone, but religions who started out damning people are now being inclusive of everyone." Yes, the Mormon Church has been guilty of excluding certain minorities in the past, but they have evolved so much in such a short amount of time. I'm not here saying that it's the one true faith or that it should be your choice of faith, but I am going to defend it, saying that from 2008 to now, 2 years, and we're already seeing changes in the way the Mormon Church is viewing homosexuality. I don't understand why anybody would get mad at the church for basically bowing to our demands. Well, they're not bowing to our demands, but changing, evolving. I'll repeat what I said in my other religious rant. How long was the Catholic Church around before they decided to stop slaughtering and killing people who weren't Catholics? I mean, that happened for hundreds of years, okay? You weren't Catholic, you died, or you were tortured. So I'm just having a hard time taking all of this in. It's hard for me to digest people who would complain about a church not being inclusive of homosexuality, and then when the church says, "Hey, okay, you know what? Maybe homosexuality, maybe God meant for there to be homosexuality. Don't you see the love? Maybe we will start to include them." And for those same people who opposed the church to begin with because of their stance on homosexuality, to then condemn the church even more because they're actually inclusive of the homosexual community, redonkulous. Thanks for listening to my 10-minute rant. Please comment, like, or dislike. I would love hate mail. Oh, and Westboro Baptist Church, if you look at this one again, please comment again. Because your comment is what drove my other religious rant up in views. So, okay, hugs and kisses. Love you, bye.